Hello, this is Amandine, ICF certified coach specializing in emotional release through the body. Welcome to this anxiety and imposter syndrome release meditation designed to help you gently understand and let go of your different anxieties, the ones you are aware of and the ones you have suppressed but are still lingering somewhere in your body. And at the end of this practice, you'll also be able to welcome a new sense and a new feeling of self-esteem directly from your body. So we will start gently with setting your intention for this session with one simple question. How do you feel in your body right now when you think about the situation that triggers your anxiety you want to release today? And based on this initial first physical sensations, I invite you to answer these three other questions. Where in your body do you feel your anxiety? And how would you like to feel at the end of the session in that area of your body? Right? How do you feel where it is? How you would like to feel? And the last question, if you want to be fully prepared, can be interesting to answer. Why is it important for you to release your anxiety or imposter syndrome today? Take the time to set your intention for today's session. And when you are ready, I invite you to settle into a position and a posture that soothes you in order to feel the support and solidity of the ground beneath your body. Settle well into your pelvis, feel supported, and exhale fully. Observe what's happening inside you, your sensations and your breathing. Bring your attention down from your head that thinks to your heart that feels and knows your worth, and to your belly that knows what's good for you. Slowly lower your presence down through your body, your pelvis, your hips, and your feet to settle deeper to ground, rest, anchor, and fully land in your body. Scan your tensions from top to bottom. Scan the tensions of your face and throat and chest and belly and hips. And fully exhale. You're ready to begin releasing your anxiety. Stay connected to your body and the anxious situation you want to release today. Stay connected to that part of your body that holds your anxiety and imposter syndrome. Place your hands on that area to tell it that you're here. To tell this anxious part of you that you see him or her. And if you can tell your anxious part something like, I'm sorry I didn't see you before. I'm sorry perhaps I ignored you before, or I didn't listen to you. But I see you now. I feel you here in my body. I hear your voice. I believe that you're very anxious, and I'm here for you. I'm present here and now to listen to this anxiety. Listen and observe what's happening there, as if you had a camera. What sensations do you feel? Do you feel new sensation? Is it moving, changing, evolving? Try to name those sensations and see how it facilitates the release. What sensation do you actually feel? Contraction or numbness? Hot or cold? Right? Heavy, light? What is it? What sensations? What is the main one? And what are the other ones behind? Maybe you can name also the emotions, the other emotions around the anxiety. Is there a little layer of anger or sadness or frustration, guilt or shame? Right. So now that you are very present to your anxious part, this anxious part or the imposter syndrome part is just a part. It's not you. So you can unblend and detach from this part and looking at them calmly. And you can think of the situation that you want to release today. The situation that triggers your anxiety or imposter syndrome. And you can ask yourself, what are your behaviors when you are triggered by this part of yourself that is anxious or thinks that you're an imposter? How do you behave and react and respond to this situation where you feel anxious or like an imposter? And now you can address this doubting, anxious part of yourself, collecting more informations and understanding about why this part is anxious. So you can start with this question. My anxious part, can you tell me what is the deep cause of your anxiety? What is the primary cause, the source of this anxiety? Just receive what comes without judging. My anxious part, where does it come from, this anxiety? How long has it been there? Right? Just receive. What exactly do you doubt? What exactly makes you feel anxious? Where exactly do you feel like you're an imposter? Receive. No judgment. What makes you lose confidence in yourself? Exactly. What is this fear of not being enough? What is this need to be more perfect than authentic? What is this need to prove or to please others? Right? Whatever you have received, how can you reassure this anxious part of yourself? How can you reassure this part of you who is younger than the adult you are today? How can you reassure this anxiety in you? From your adult energy, from the age you have today, reassuring this part of you that is young, the same way you would reassure a child. And I invite you here to take your time and maybe come with a list of 2, 3 or more ideas on how you can reassure your anxious parts. Right? And when you have 1, 2 or 3 ideas of how you can reassure your anxiety inside of you. Notice the difference in your body. What are your resources as an adult now to reassure this anxious part inside? And feel the difference in your body. You may come with ideas like internal resources, something you can do from yourself, or external resources, something you can ask someone else to help you, and feel the release in the body. And now, answer these questions from your adult energy. What would you need to learn to feel less anxious or less like an imposter? What would you need to learn and feel the difference in your body? And what are your most recent successes you're proud of? Right? Find at least one success of yours that you're very proud of. And feel it in your body. Feel the self-esteem increasing from within. How can you boost your own self-esteem to create more of these proud moments? Very good. And finally, what is the most important message your anxiety or your imposter syndrome has given you during this session today? What is or what are the most important messages your anxious part has given you today? Exhale everything that is released, ready to be released. Exhale everything that is ready to go out of your body, and as you exhale deeply, you feel more and more fluidity in your mind and in your body. Welcome this new emotional fluidity, lightness. Feel how your emotions are circulating better, lighter. Congratulations and thank you for your courage to release your emotions. This was an excerpt of what happens in my coaching sessions. Feel free to contact me below this video or on my social network. If you have any question about your emotional liberation journey, and if you like to meet me for a first free emotional session, I wish you a very good integration about this meditation, and I see you soon.